Hello my fellow crafters and welcome back to my channel. My name is David and today I'm going to be making a card for you. I'm going to be making a card with Lavinia stamps, for Lavinia stamps. So let's switch cameras so we can have a look at what we're going to do. Because I've got this idea in my head that I want to try, and this is something that I've done before many times, and that's embossing with stencils. But in this case I want to do sort of a letterpress technique with this beautiful mask. This mask is called the leaf mask. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use russet orange, Sahara, and paprika, and I'm going to get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Sahara to just dab on my, how do you call this, mask. It's not a stencil, David, it's a mask. Next I'm coming in with russet orange, filling up some of the gaps, and these are really nice fall colors. And this is, if it's going to work, it's going to be a stunning and very simple technique. But yeah, beautiful. And lastly, I'm coming in with paprika, and I'm just going to dab that in some areas where I think it should be a bit darker. So that's that. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my platforms from my Sissics. I've got my base plate, and I'm going to take my mask and I'm going to put that onto my base plate. Then I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to position that on there. Don't let it shift, that is important. Next I'm going to take this rubber mat, put that on top, and put my adapter plate. This is from Spellbinders. There's also one from Sissics that does the same. I just happen to prefer this one. And run that through my switch. So next I'm taking off the different plates. I'm very curious how this is turning out. Look at that. I can already see the impression of the leaf. Now, it has gone a bit outside. Maybe I've put on a little bit too much ink, or it's shifted a bit. I will see what I can do to rescue, and otherwise we'll try it again. Clean that off. Let me see. I think what I'm going to do is clean off my mask and my work surface. So one thing I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my little stencil brush, and I'm just going to go over that and take off that stark white. Just filling in these colors. And that also makes that leakage we've got here on the inside not that bad. Because what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim this out. Just going around the perimeters of the leaf. Now this shape is really easy to cut around, so it's not a big deal. I just love how this turned out. The structure is, I will show you in a second. There we go. I'm not sure you can see it. You see the structure that's in there? On the white you see it really well. But yeah, it's really fun. So that's that. Next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my card base, which is just a plain card base, and I'm going to put on my little mask like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tiny bit of paprika, take off the majority of that into the lid and onto my mat. I'm just going to go around that, creating a glow of this red, this paprika around my leaf, directly onto my card base. And I'm just holding that in place with my fingers. Just creating a bit of a haze around the mask. There we go. Now, don't be bothered about the center because this is going to be covering that up. Put this one to the side. First, before I continue, I want to stamp this Keep Smiling. That is coming down here. I'm gonna pick that up on my acrylic block. Give that a good inking. This is also very cool. I mean, direct onto a card base with different colors and bam, you're there. Card is done. And stamp that down. There we go. Beautiful. These stamps are stunning. Look how sharp that is. Okay, this one is going to go right here. I'm going to put that up onto some foam, but before I do that, I want to get my, now where did I put that? So what I've got here is the Distress Embossing pen in the brush, and I'm going to go around the edges with that. Not very neatly, just roughly going around that. And just roughly going over this, just in some areas. Then I'm going to get some gold embossing powder, and I'm going to put some gold embossing on these leaves. On this leaf, I should say. Just around the perimeter. Then I can look, what do I like, what don't I like? Now I don't want it here, so just take my brush and take that off. Just clean it up a bit. There we go. And I will melt that. Okay, can you see that? It's really pretty gold shine. So I'm going to put some foam tape behind that just to give it some dimension. Down the center. Go. Peel off that backing. And put it on there. And here is the finished card result. Very quick and easy technique, really fun to use this sort of as an embossing folder, then trim it out, give the card some dimension. Yeah, I love this. It's a different way of using Lavinia cards, or Lavinia stamps, I should say. I got the question a while ago saying, okay, can you show some more examples of quick and easy cards using Lavinia? Because when I make a Lavinia card, usually it's quite elaborate. So that challenged me, and that's why I did some simpler projects with Lavinia now. The more elaborate ones are coming up for sure in the future. But I really like how this one turned out. It's nice and simple, it's full. Yeah, I love it. So I hope you like it too. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and consider to subscribe to my channel. That would really make my day. Thank you for watching this one, and I would love to see you for the next one. Thank you. Bye.